Well, I left Oklahoma, driving in a Pontiac, just about to lose my mind. I was going to Arizona, maybe on to California, people all living so fine. Well, my mama called me crazy, my baby said I'm lazy, gonna show them all this time. Guess you know that I ain't fooling, I don't need no more damn schooling, I just wanna walk around. Living on Tulsa time, living on Tulsa time. Gonna set my watch back to it, 'cause you know me, I've been through it. Living on Tulsa time. Hey, how you doing? Justin here. Today we are checking out Tulsa Time, often covered country tune, but I'm going to be looking at the Eric Clapton version, although most of them are harmonically pretty much the same. And this song can be boiled down to just two chords, which is a G chord and a D chord. It's 3 bars of G, 4 bars of D, and then another bar of G at the end. So it's kind of like 4 bars of G, 4 bars of D, but there's this little offset there, which is a real classic kind of country trick, chord progression wise. So starting off just real basic again with a G chord, we're literally going to have G, 2, 3, 4, and another bar of G, another bar of G, and then going to D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, back to G. Well, I've been G in Oklahoma, G into a Pontiac, G about to lose my D. And I was D to Arizona, maybe D to California, D chord all living so G. And that's as simple as it can be, it's still I'm back on the G, and now I'm about to change to D. And then we're staying on the D chord for 4 bars, and then it's staying. Now we're gonna change back to G. And the chorus is the same chord progression. It's another 3 bars of G and then to D. And we're staying on the D for 4 bars, and then it's nothing else. We're just staying on the D and back to G. Now, and that is it. And you can apply lots of different strumming patterns and ideas to this concept. Probably the most basic one would be doing something like a bass note and then a strum on the chord. So 1, 2, 4. Living on Tulsa time. Living on Tulsa time. I mean, it really is a free-for-all here. You could even do like Old Faithful, down, up, down, down. Well, I left Oklahoma, driving in a Pontiac, just about to lose my mind. Da 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 da. I mean, it really is the kind of tune that you want to experiment with and try and find your own thing going on here. It's a great one for that because it's so simple. And it's a very, very popular song. A lot of people know the words. Not a particularly hard one to sing. You can kind of mumble your way through it like I'm doing. It usually kind of sounds okay. There are some things that you can do that make it sound pretty hip. So on the G chord, rather than playing like a whole G chord like this, if you just use your second finger to play the note G on the 3rd fret of the thickest string, mute the 5th string, and only strum down as strings 4 and 3 open. You can put your 3rd finger down on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string if you want, mute the thinner string. But putting your 1st finger down here on beat 2 and 4, that's the 2nd fret of the 4th string, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a really, really nice little kind of country trick. It is the same idea as doing this kind of thing on an A, but on a G. Okay, I'm using lifting off my 3rd finger there, but only because I'm confident I'm not going to hit that string. If I'm worried about it, I'll put the 3rd finger down there. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm doing for the strumming. Like I'm doing all right, but with a couple of up strums thrown in there for good measure. I have no idea, I've never noticed myself doing that before. seen myself do that before. So that's a 2-bar strumming pattern that I'm adding in there. 1 and 2, 3, 4, and 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3, 4, and 1 and 2, 3, 4. It's one of those little quirky things sometimes, me teaching this so simple little lesson, and I'm learning something about the way I play, which is that actually I'm not playing it quite so simply all of the time to make it kind of feel nice. That's not to say that you have to do this, because this is a made-up thing that I'm putting onto this tune. You can make up your own one and change the feel of it. You could living on Tulsa, living on Tulsa. You can really change it up, though, change the feel of it, change the amount of swing, all of that sort of stuff is up for grabs. If you go to the D chord, or I'm doing that upstroke thing again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1 and 2, 3. And I'm using my first and second fingers here to play like the middle part of the D chord. Not playing the thinner string, that's muted. And third finger is going down the 4th fret of the 3rd string. Key thing here is G, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 to D, 2, 3, 4. Staying on D, still there, staying there and back. Living on Tulsa time, living on Tulsa I mean, this is an all-time classic tune, lots of fun to play along. Definitely playing along with the original recording will help you pick up the time feel. The time feel is the kind of the difference between what's mathematically perfect and the kind of time that feels good. It's one of those things that's really the best way to pick it up is playing along with the original recording, because playing mathematically perfectly isn't what you want. Might seem surprising, but it isn't. That's why computers leave a lot of us cold when they play, when we hear like computer-made music. It's that humanness that we get from playing along with the original recordings and trying to lock in, trying to get that feeling like we're with the band. And you can do that even right at the beginner level when you're playing along, even if you're doing simple strumming, almost imagining that you're with the band and trying to pick up on the feeling of the music. Because I think that feeling in the music is just as important as any of the technical stuff, getting your chords right and strumming and all of that. It's the feeling that you get and the feeling that you make in the music that is super important. So look, I really hope you enjoyed this lesson. Remember, all of the songs over on my website are all structured for beginners. You can pick songs by what chords you know or where you are in the course, all of that sort of stuff. And of course, there's a whole big beginners course there. It's all for free, so go and check it out. If you're over on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate your support. Hit a like and let me know what other Clapton songs you'd like to hear in the future. Plenty more stuff coming up just for you. See you for more very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.